Just look at the pictures. Got it.
Fruit Machine. This is a film that talks about something that really happened in Canadian history. What did you think of Fruit Machine?
This is a solid film, all round, acting, directing, all the technical aspects. Very effective use of lighting in that the interrogators, examiners, whatever you want to call them, were basically in shadow, and that made them seem even more menacing. It was not preachy, which I was afraid it was going to be, but it wasn't. And what else was I going to say? Just the very limited color palette, which again contributes to the mood of the film. A great script, great performances, just tick, 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 all down the list for me.
The shot is very nice. I had a very wonderful time. What I'm wondering to know is exactly it is what's true. We have these situations that are in Canada. It's really, we have this kind of situation. It happened.
To my understanding, this is true.
It's not exaggerated, something like that.
Does anybody know? Does anybody know? I think this is a true account. I don't know if this particular story was true, but the event was true. The fruit machine existed. Yes.
This isn't actually, it's not incredibly relevant to what's happening, but I go to York University and I actually recognized a few of the names on the production crew. I was actually really happy to see. I was surprised. So it was cool, like hometown production.
Yeah, it was really interesting to see this, especially in context with Justin Trudeau's apology to LGBT Canadians. Like, clearly this is timely.
It's a very important thing to acknowledge that happened in Canada, for sure. And what about this individual story? It broke my heart. I cried. And also, did you know some beautiful little motifs? The flowers in the pot that kept coming back. The hands, the focus on hands. Like, there was a lot of beautiful cinematic details that this piece really pulled together in a very short 16 minutes. It felt like eating a meal that was the size of a snack.
I'm not sure. 3 months? 8 months?
The structure of it reminds me of Slumdog Millionaire, in that the interrogation, cut away to a scene, back to the interrogation, and so on and so on. So it was exactly the same structure and used very effectively in this film.
I'm just thinking that, I'm not sure exactly why they actually produced it, but it's kind of timely given some of what's going on in the U.S. right now in regard to trans population and the Army and so forth. They may or may not have been aware of it, so that was going to happen at the time of the production of this, but it's even though it was 70 years ago, it's interesting how the pendulum swings back.
Well, it's important that we give visibility to issues like these so that it stays in the consciousness and doesn't get something that falls away.